Hey there, TikTakers! Today we bring you a new story of Baba Zvezdara. As many of you know, on networks like TikTok it is warned that this Serbian woman can go for us if we don't apologize for seeing her dancing. For continuing, pause the video and write a comment that says something like, "I apologize to see her dance." If you have already done it, you can go ahead and start the story. Oscar had come to Belgrade to study at the university with a scholarship. He was very excited. He would discover a new country, a new culture, make new friends. Shortly after arriving, he met Mila. She helped him a lot to understand how the center works and to solve many of the doubts he had. She was the one who told him about the legend of Baba Zvezdara. Suggested videos of it kept coming out on TikTok. He deduced that it would be because he was connected to the Serbian internet network. He had already seen a related video in his country, but while there they believed it was a hoax, in Belgrade they seemed not to take it as a joke. Oscar even joked with his friend, and she had reacted very seriously, asking him never to make fun of something like that. The young man wanted to show her that she had nothing to worry about. Very likely that old woman had a mental problem and was dedicated to scaring people. He was completely sure that there was no curse or danger, so he decided to go out at night to see if he could locate the lady. And it wasn't very difficult to find her. She was right on one of the streets where Mila had warned him not to go. And there she was, dancing with sudden and unnatural movements in the darkness of the night. Oscar took his cell phone out of his pocket and began to record it. He couldn't contain his laughter. The lady's dance seemed very funny to him. He didn't understand how people could be afraid of that. The lady didn't see him, and although he didn't think she was dangerous, he also didn't want to create a show with the neighbors late at night. If the old woman started to scream or do something strange. She didn't seem like a murderer to him, but it was logical to think that she had some disorder to start dancing like that alone at night. When he got home, he watched the lady's dance again on his phone and sent it to Mila through WhatsApp. He was sure that she would be angry with him, but in the end he would show her that all the lies that are told on the net shouldn't be believed. The young woman opened the message. Not a second had passed when she violently threw her mobile to the ground. She was very angry with Oscar. The next day, she would tell him how much he had gone too far. She was so furious that she didn't even pick up her phone again. She put it down where it had fallen and tried to go to sleep. The next day, she woke up exhausted. She had rested badly, with many nightmares and horrible visions. When she got to class, she looked around for her friend. She already had the script of the scolding she was going to give him prepared in her head. But Oscar didn't appear, and not the next day. So she put her pride aside and decided to call him on the phone. Oscar looked at his mobile, but the screen showed the incoming call. He felt immersed in another dimension, where the only noise he felt was his own heart pounding. His eyes were no longer the same, they had an unnatural shine, and his mind was plagued with horrible visions. When the call ended, automatically, without being the owner of his actions, he forwarded the video of the old woman dancing to all his contacts. In college, Oscar's video became the talk of the day. In the corridors, in class, in the cafe, dozens of young people were watching the new video of Baba Zvezdara. Days later, frames from his country were also shared. Some started uploading it to TikTok, and the phenomenon went viral all over the world. Since that time, Oscar has been trapped in an endless nightmare. But also many of his classmates who no longer laugh or cry. They have become beings who don't feel. The legend of the cursed old woman lives on, and the TikTok videos continue to circulate. Despite warnings, victims continue to adapt for defying the supernatural. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!